Hey guys, it's Ginger. Welcome back to my channel. So I have a really exciting video for you today. I'm doing a gel fill. My client has come back after 3 weeks and we are doing a fill and redesign for her. So let's get right into it. I'm going to try to walk you through this the best I can. I do have the video sped up quite a bit because otherwise it'd be extremely long, and I'm going to try to cover as much as I can with you as the video goes along. So first thing I like to do is I give my client's nails a good look, make sure there's no major issues. She hasn't, bumped her nail and has major lifting or anything crazy like that. Then I take my coarse flame bit and remove the design and the bulk. I'll ask her at that point if she wants to have her nails shortened, and I like to do that with that bit as well because it really takes down a lot of time of shortening them with the bit versus the hand file. Then I'll go in with my hand filing and I will straighten up the sidewalls from where her nails grow out. They do get a little bit wide and she likes a straight out square. And I will shorten up the free edge, make sure that's nice and even. I'll let her take a look and inspect those, make sure they're short enough for her. If not, I'll go back in and shorten them up some more until she is happy with the length and the shape. Next, I like to go in and push back the cuticles. This little tool here is actually a gel polish removal tool from Born Pretty store. And I absolutely love this tool so much that they sent this for review for me, and I went back and bought a second one so I could have it. It works great for pushing back that skin and scraping the dead skin off of the nail plate. I really love this tool. Then I go in with my sanding band. This is a very fine sanding band on a low speed, and I go over the natural nail and remove any more bits of the dead cuticle and remove the shine from the natural nail. Next, I go in and cleanse the nail. I'm just using isopropyl alcohol and a little scrubby brush here to remove all of the dust and debris off of the nail. Now it is time for the gel fill. I am using Vita Prime from Elegance, and this is an acid-based primer. My brush broke off inside the bottle because it got too cold and froze. So I'm using a little micro swab here to apply it. You need very, very little. The next step after you do that to all 10 fingers is to go in with Tack. Tack is the bonding agent. It acts as like a double-sided sticky tape, and you just scrub that in all over. I like to put it on the natural nail and the existing gel that is still on the nail, just to really give the new gel a nice sticky surface to adhere to. That goes in the lamp for 30 seconds. It does also air dry, but I like to just have my client go ahead and pop her hand into the lamp. And the hard gel that I'm going to be using is the One Step, just because I really prefer this viscosity. It's a little bit thinner than the Extreme, and I find working with that is what I prefer. So I go in with a slip layer or a wetting layer first, and then I go in with my bead to do the fill. And I start at the cuticle and then just kind of walk the gel down, and then I make sure I've got enough coverage on the side walls and that there's not too much towards the free edge, and just perfecting the shape and the thickness. Now these nails do look a little bit thick. My client likes her nails that way. I do have a few girls who prefer to have a very thick enhancement, and I do have a few girls who like theirs very thin. So that is why, if anybody sees that they look kind of thick, I think they are kind of thick myself, but that is what she has requested, so that is what I did for her. So I'm just gonna let you finish watching the fill process here. I do want to mention real quick, guys, that I know I get a lot of gel questions, and I do my best to answer them for you, but the most common answer that I give everybody, and I know it's not the answer that anybody wants to hear. I know they want a definitive answer, but what I tell everybody is to follow your manufacturer's instructions. Every gel system is different, and you really need to look at what the manufacturer is suggesting for you to do, whether that be that you need a base coat or not, whether that be primer, bonder, or whatever. You just need to follow the manufacturer's instructions, and cure time as well, because they're all going to be different. Alright, after I finished her fill, I went and checked and made sure that the nails were thick enough and I had enough gel where I needed it. Everything got a full cure. I went in and cleansed the inhibition layer off, and now I am just doing my filing work. If I find that I get the gel a little bit too thick and bulky, I will go in with my e-file to remove some of that bulk. But generally with gel, I just do a hand file over the whole thing, and that seems to work just fine, because gel is a lot softer than acrylic. It files off a lot easier. And I'm using a 180 grit file. I'm using the 180 side. And these are just the Sally Hansen, or not Sally, Sally's Beauty Secret files from Sally's. I really like using those files. Once I'm finished filing, I just go in and clean up all that dust once again, and then we are ready to start the design. Today she has chosen to go with a really bright pink color. This is Bright Barbie Pink from Madame Glam, and for an accent finger she wanted to do something kind of glittery, so we're going to use Paradise. And then she wanted some pink matte nails, which I think looked really cool in the end. So I'm going to do all of the nails with the base coat, the pink and the Paradise, and then I go in and add a little bit more glitter to that accent finger with some loose glitter just to make it extra sparkly. Do a little bit of stamping, put some more glitter on top. So I do my best to flash up on the screen here all the products that I'm using. I will try to get those linked below in the description box, but they are all shown in the video, just that way you know what I'm using if I miss something in the description box. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I will do my very best to answer those for you. If you have any questions on the Light Elegance system, I am familiar mostly with that gel system than any other, so it's a little bit easier for me to answer questions regarding that. But again, whatever gel system you're using, make sure you are following the manufacturer's instructions. Alright guys, I love you all so much. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!